It's your best luck.
There's another knock on the door. Number 2/3 opens the imaginary door. Heidi enters.
Smells like an oil spill in here.
Would you like to suck on a crawfish head?
He sent you. The one downstairs.
I didn't say that.
Well, how much?
For what?
To buy his place.
Could you come up with 90 million?
I think you're thinking about the Freedom Tower, one of those places.
They don't call it that anymore. Freedom Tower.
Yeah, they'd probably have to let people be free. If they use that word. Freedom.
That's hilarious. Asking that much on this block?
What about the condos on the corner?
The high-rise penthouses, high above all the stuff below.
High above all the people you don't want to see.
We love people. Most of them.
Some.
A few of them.
So how soon would you need the money, for his place?
Who said we wanted his place, that dump?
Well, we don't know a thing about him.
And we don't know anything about those street people. We only pass them by once in a while on the corner with their tin cups.
You mean the disabled vets across from the park?
Holding up signs about being messed up on drugs or booze or with some horrible physical condition eating away at them, rolling up their sleeves so we have to look at their stumps and nubs.
Yeah, mumbling about their mud of a dog needing an expensive operation.
Hell, let the damn things die.
The dogs or the people?
Look, we don't want anyone to die. Unless they're too poor to live.
Oh, what kind of survey is this? Sounds like another waste of our tax dollars.
Look, we have a very happy dog. Rescued it from a shelter. Saved its life. Very fearful thing. Lots of abuse. Quite sensitive. Doesn't like sudden noises.
His place down there is more or less the same thing you have up here.
It would need lots of work.
The whole block needs to change. Those people down at the guard, tell your boss down at City Hall to get rid of them. Put them in one of the holding pens on the west side.
Yeah, a beautiful new bank branch could go there. Right on the corner.
With
right?
lots of bulletproof glass.
You know about the holding pens?
By the river?
Yes.
No, not a thing.
Sounds like you've heard stories.
About the detentions.
That's part of it.
What detentions?
Indefinite detentions in the holding pens.
And other locations, I imagine.
Multiple locations, even secret locations.
Yeah, with very creative interrogations.
Who told you about the interrogations?
I haven't heard a thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not that bad of an idea, actually, getting some of these dead beats off the street.
Some of those freaks tried to invade Wall Street. What a joke! Troublemakers on bicycles against RoboCops in bulletproof vests. Please.
Maybe one day those Wall Street walls will come tumbling down.
I like those colorful nets the police use. Much nicer than prison gray.
A lot of low-income people are being swept up in those nets.
Well, that's okay. According to the Pentagon, there will always be plenty of low-income people available.
You're kind of chummy with some of those subversives, aren't you?
I bet you're against the war, too.
Which one?
All of them.
Aren't those your instructions from Moscow, comrade?
You don't look like you're from the city. There's no animal abuse going on here. Everything is fine. No surgical alterations of any kind.
You're from some agency that keeps herd on the undesirables, keeps them out of sight, out of mind.
I heard there's a real crisis developing.
A shortage in housing?
The holding pens over by the river? Yeah, they're running out of space.
Things are much nicer, don't you think, since they started gathering up those undesirables?
The drummers and dancers, the garden crowd?
Apparently there are a lot of them out there. More than anticipated.
The guy downstairs. You'd like to get rid of him, wouldn't you?
What gives you that idea?
What? He wouldn't care anyway if he was in a holding pen. At least he wouldn't be banging on this conga drum.
You're saying we wanted him to wither away down there into a pile of nothing?
Yeah, then somebody from some agency would come and scoop up what was left. Huh? Put him in one of those places where people watch soap operas all day, even if there's no TV.
I was asked to deliver a message.
What message? From who?
Something to do with him. The monster moron downstairs.
Are you his guardian angel?
How about an angel of mercy?